Now, turn to CNN headline news for weather at 8 and 38 minutes past the hour. Weather forecasts around the clock and a whole day's news in a half hour. That's the headline news guarantee.
The man is chasing you. You have a lipstick, sir. Great. Apply the lipstick. Now, get into a pretty skirt. No, that's totally wrong this time of year. Find a handbag and matching heels. Then turn to the man chasing you and smooch him. Welcome to Cartoon Network.
Screwy, ain't it?
Watching Scooby-Doo on Cartoon Network. If it weren't for you interfering kids, if it weren't for you intrusive kids, yeah, the bad guys are right. Meddling kids just sounds better. Scooby-Doo will return.
Hey there, I'm Chicken, and the network told me to tell you about my new show, Cow and Chicken. So, this is me. Here's my mom and dad, and this is my big stupid sister, Cow. Okay, that about covers it. Let's rock.
Cow and Chicken, tonight at 8 on Cartoon Network.
My cousin, Bones.
And I would have succeeded in showing more commercials, too, if it weren't for those meddling kids. They're back.
They're the 50 greatest cartoons of all time, and they're all coming to Cartoon Network. Oh, sure. I could name them all right now, but that would ruin the surprise now, wouldn't it? You're just going to have to watch for yourself this Saturday, starting at 2, right here on Cartoon Network. Stick around.
Coming up next, it's Cow and Chicken, followed by the Flintstones on Cartoon Network.
Be sure to watch Toonami all this week from 4 to 6, because we're going to war. Transformers are back for the 90s, and if you're a lucky kid, we'll send one right to your house, free of charge.
For your station, my turn.
Optimus Primal, Megatron, Silverbolt, Tarantulas, Cheetor. We've got 500 Beast War Transformers to give away, and a toll-free number to do it. You get through, you get one. Just watch Toonami fall this week from 4 to 6 for your chance to win.
Now, turn to CNN headline news for weather at 8 and 38 minutes past the hour. Weather forecasts around the clock and a whole day's news in a half hour. That's the headline news guarantee.
Every Monday night at 8, who do you appreciate? That's right, baby. Johnny Bravo.
Tuesday night, don't be a stick in the mud.
Watch Cow and Chicken. Good.
Your Wednesday evening will be filled with elation as the boy genius stood the equation. And his big sister.
Johnny Bravo, Cow and Chicken, from Dexter's Laboratory on Cartoon Network.
Cartoon! You threw out my meters.
Weeknight at 6 and 6:30.
Can I play with this? No. That? No. How about this? No.
Cartoon.
Yo, you are watching Cow and Chicken on Cartoon Network. Yeah. Cow and Chicken has to go away for a while, but we will be back. Ooh, Cow, you stop your blubbering.
I am Dexter, star of Dexter's Laboratory. I'm wearing this ridiculous headgear to illustrate the point that science is funny. Hi, Dexter!
Dexter's Laboratory, the new season, Wednesday at 8 on Cartoon Network.
On Saturday, March 14th, Cartoon Network will present the 50 greatest cartoons of all time. Saturday, March 14th, starting at 2 p.m., only on Cartoon Network.
I'm turning suffering into art. Not my suffering, of course. Cow and chicken.
When you want to spend some quality time with your family, tune to Channel 77 for the start of Prime Star's family programming lineup. Nickelodeon and Nick at Night, the Cartoon Network, the Disney Channel East and West, Lifetime, the Family Channel, Sci-Fi, Odyssey, and the Trinity Broadcasting Network. Just press the Channel Up button on your remote control to scan through Prime Star's family programming lineup. More channels grouped together in an easy-to-use lineup starting at Prime Star Channel 77.
On Saturday, March 14th, Cartoon Network will present the 50 greatest cartoons of all time. The 50 greatest cartoons of all time. Today at 2 p.m., only on Cartoon Network.
Hi, I am Weasel here. My super genius colleagues and I are busy working on an important project for Cartoon Network. All cartoons will air at the same hour in the Eastern and Pacific time zones, with the Central 1 hour behind and the Mountain 1 hour ahead. For example, Cow and Chicken will air Tuesdays 8 p.m. in the Eastern and Pacific, 7 in the Central, and 9 in the Mountain. Confusing? I realize. But if we all work together, we will build a more complete cartoon world.
Dr. Quest, be careful.
Marvin, Mo, Roz, wait here!
Today at 12:30 on Cartoon Network.
Cow and chicken, yeah! Cow and chicken, yeah! Cow and chicken, yeah! Cow!
Cartoon.
You're watching Dexter's Laboratory, right here on Cartoon Network.
Ha-ha! You are powerless!
On Saturday, March 14th, for the first time, in one place, Cartoon Network will present the 50 greatest cartoons of all time. Be a part of a television event. The 50 greatest cartoons of all time. Today at 2 p.m., only on Cartoon Network.
Dexter's Laboratory returns to Cartoon Network. Now would be a good time to put on your safety goggles.
Now, turn to CNN headline news for weather at 8 and 38 minutes past the hour. Weather forecasts around the clock and a whole day's news in a half hour. That's the headline news guarantee.
Got a guy, ran off a ledge. All right, sir, keep running, all right? But don't look down. You look down?
Yeah.
Well, now you're gonna fall. Sir, you're gonna make a hole in the ground in the shape of your body. Hopefully, you'll make an accordion noise. You're gonna be all right. Welcome to Cartoon Network.
Screwy, ain't it?
Can I play with this? No. That? No. How about this? No.
Cartoon.
Ooh, there's a cow, there's a chicken, and me. Well, think of me as barbecue sauce. Cow and chicken will be back. Hungry? Oh, so much tormenting, so little time. Cow and chicken is back.
I tell you what, you stay here and get comfortable. Johnny Bravo will be right back for you on Cartoon Network.
The world's best athletes on the world's biggest stage. 15 super sports. The 1998 Goodwill Games, where the world's best prove it.
This is Cow. This is Cow's mom and dad. This is Chicken. This is Chicken's mom and dad. This is their cousin, Boneless. Cow, chicken, mom, dad, cousin. Just another good, wholesome family TV show. Cow and Chicken, Saturday at 11 a.m. on Cartoon Network.
Johnny Bravo is back on Cartoon Network. Did you miss me? Be honest now.
This Monday night at 7, it's the Toonheads Academy Awards Special. That's 2 full hours of past Academy Award-winning and nominated cartoons. If you're a true Toonhead, and I know that you are, you will not want to miss it. Coming up next, it's Cow and Chicken, followed by Dexter's Laboratory on Cartoon Network. Catch a sneak peek of Beetlejuice. April 1st on Cartoon Network.
No messages.
Leave a message.
Hello, Brunhilde. This is Elmer. I met you tonight at the bowling alley. I just wanted to say I had a great time, and I'd love it if you'd call me. My number is...
Leave a message.
555-3833. That's it. I just want to leave my number. Okay.
Leave a message.
I just got out of a very serious relationship with a girl who turned out to be a wabbit, and that's why I'm acting so weird. It's not you. It's me. This is Elmer. Ooh. Fud.
Leave a message.
I don't think this is working out.
Elmer?
Brunhilde? Great.
Don't ever call me again.
Coming up next, it's the Scooby Movies, followed by Waynehead on Cartoon Network. You're watching Scooby-Doo right here on Cartoon Network. When we come back, Velma might unveil her new glasses. Scooby Movies will return.
Super Chunk!
It's a super chunk of the hippest brother trio since you know who. Sorry, fellas, we're talking about Alvin and the Chipmunks. Saturday at 4 on Cartoon Network. Brought to you by The Chipmunk Adventure from Universal Studios Home Video. Available March 17th wherever videos are sold.
In the beginning, there was Andy. And now he's back. By popular demand. 1 full hour of the greatest sitcom of all time.
It's funny.
The people have spoken.
Yes.
And the Superstation has heeded their call.
This is an all points. We better get right on it. Let me see if I got my bullet.
The Andy Griffith Show. 1 full hour every weekday on the Superstation.
You owe it to yourself.
Now back to Scooby Movies. Scooby-Doo, where are you going to be during this commercial break?
Over here.
Scooby Movies will return. And now it's time for another edition of Learn to Draw. Let's start by choosing a worthy subject. Too hairy, too scary, too springy, too dingy, too many legs, not enough legs. How about Snagglepuss?
Yes.
Okay, first you start with a circle for the head. Well, it's actually more of an oval. Wait, that doesn't look like his head. Tell you what, let's kind of borrow his head and trace it. There. You know, it actually looks like an acorn. Okay, so that's how you draw Snagglepuss's head. Now, body part is a lot easier, I promise. Just, well, his color is similar to that of cotton candy, right? So how about we use cotton candy? Sure, that'll work just fine. Great. Oh, we're almost out of time. Well, from here, you know about arms and legs and tails and all that stuff. Then you color stuff in and add eyes and whatnot. No, up here. Presto, you're an artist. This is actually, we can fix this.
Is Tex Avery.
Tex Avery!
Every Sunday, see 3 cartoons from the master of the double take.
It's the Tex Avery Show!
Tonight at 8:30 at the Tex Avery Network, Cartoon Network. And now, more Scooby movies. Come out, wherever you are. Scooby Movies will be back.
Tuesday night, Jordan, Pippin, and the Bulls travel to Indiana to take on Larry Bird's Pacers. Bulls, Pacers, Tuesday night at 8. Prime time, nationwide. The NBA's on TNT.
And now for your viewing pleasure, more Scooby Movies.
The following is a special Cartoon Network Toon Extra presentation.
Coming up next, it's Waynehead, followed by Freakazoid on Cartoon Network.
What does it take to be a superhero? It takes poise. You big hunk of dog muscle, you. Confidence. I could kiss myself all over. And most importantly, a thick, tough guy accent.
Road Rovers, today at 2 on Cartoon Network.
You're watching Cartoon Network. We'll be right back after these messages.
What hidden terror keeps the Batman awake at night? Bruce.
Is there some past tragedy?
Bruce, why couldn't you save us, son?
I am vengeance. I am the night. I am Batman.
Batman. Tonight at 7 on Cartoon Network.
It's payback time.
And now, back to the show. Remember, now you can catch back-to-back episodes of Batman every weeknight at 6, right here on Cartoon Network. And before you watch, you might want to turn out the lights. He is the Dark Knight, after all.
And night falls on the city here at Cartoon Network. Toons! Yeah! 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 Dig 'em! Red Hots? No! Toons! Better than some big, fat Frankfurter.
Snoozer. This is so boring. Identical cousins, sure.
No! Keep it down up there, will you? Hope in 24 hours and they'll never go sour. It's Toons. Hi, can I help you? You need a bag for that? Okay, come again. Keep it down out there, will you? Yeah, Toons. Fresh and yummy. We're always open, oh yeah, and I'm hoping you'll come and get some. So fun, these Toons. What a boon, it's Toons.
Coming up next, it's Freakazoid, followed by Road Rovers on Cartoon Network.
It's time to do the thing today, the Cartoon Network thing to do. We say what we say to you, and you go do that thing we say. The Cartoon Network thing to do, today's Cartoon Network thing to do.
Today's Cartoon Network thing to do is the ruin a pair of underwear thing. Here's what you do. First, land on an Amazon island where you're really short compared to the Amazon ladies, but try to put the moves on her anyway. And then have an elephant give you the ultimate wedgie. Ow! And then to add insult to injury, have him put on your tighty whities. And that's how you do it, because those bad boys sure aren't gonna fit you anymore, shorty.
Well, that's it for that cartoon thing, today's Cartoon Network thing to do. So you go do that thing we said, because once you've done that little thing, it's the Cartoon Network thing you did, today's Cartoon Network thing you did. Love ya.
Three Cartoon Network original series. An hour and a half of cartoon.
Cartoon.
Tonight at 10:30, only on Cartoon Network.
Cartoon.
Dolesville. The job was strictly a 4x4 square. I mean, like downtown, small town with a capital Z, baby. And just when I thought I was down so low I'd need a shovel to get out, I found something I could really dig. A pad, bad and rad, and glad I was to be seeing that scene, Dad. The crib crawl with cool cats, Tom, Top, Snagglepuss, Swat, Josie, and the dot. I eyeballed a canine, 10, 11. This water bowl was doggy heaven. And as I was swinging, my lobes began ringing with the craziest sounds. Diddly diddly doing doom boom bump bonk swish spunk squeak squinch creak crank clunk slam jam cram flam wham bam thank you man it was Shep and I knew I had to make like the Chan Clan and clue in Stan. What is this joint I Sherlocked a local?
Why it's Cartoon Network, you odd talking yokel.
Toon City Acmeburg the big CN. Well yabba dabba daddy o I'd arrived at the dive where cartoon stars jive, and since it's always shaking I'll be grooving long. Cartoon Network solid gone.
You're watching Freakazoid, right here on Cartoon Network.
I'm Freakazoid. I am a genuine superhero. Oh.
It's a world in peril. And this world needs heroes. It needs dogs. Oh, yeah, dog heroes.
Let me get this straight. We saved the world, and a doggy biscuit is the thanks we get for a job well done?
That's about the size of it. Road Rovers, heroes, dogs. Today at 2 on Cartoon Network.
Now back to more Freakazoid on Cartoon Network.
Road Rover, send Sparky on over. Oh, I mean Red Rover. No, I was right the first time. That's Road Rover. Either way, the Road Rovers are up next.
Hey, who wants some pot roast and cola?
Why doesn't Sylvester ever really swallow Tweety? Because then the show would be over. There would be no show. No. He can't swallow her. Tweety's too big. His head is too big. No, Tweety's head is too big. Tweety's head is like... It's like, Tweety's head is like...
Guys, I will tell you why. This is the real reason, okay? Now, Muhammad Ali taught Tweety how to box, so now Tweety is just
on his little thing that dangles
yes, he even beat up the champ, Evander Holyfield. I mean, he's spectacular.
He's like, when he beat Evander, he didn't have to buy the 0.
No. See, and he's a bird.
How about a little clap?
Here's just what we've been looking for. All we need's a little practice.
But Henry, that...
Shut up and let's get going.
Oh boy, I am going to be a trick bear act. Come on, Paul.
Oh!
Whoa. Coming up next, it's Road Rovers, followed by SWAT Cats on Cartoon Network.
Batman, new tonight at 7.
Daffy and Bugs. Bugs and Daffy. Daffy and Bugs and Daffy. Daffy and Bugs. Bugs and Daffy. Oh.
Cow and chicken yacht! Cow and chicken yacht! Cow and chicken yacht! Cow! Oh.
You're watching Cartoon Network. We'll be right back after these messages.
Super Chunk!
It's a super chunk of the hippest brother trio sings You Know Who. Sorry, fellas, we're talking about Alvin and the Chipmunks. Saturday at 4 on Cartoon Network. Brought to you by the Chipmunk Adventure from Universal Studios Home Video. Available March 17th wherever videos are sold.
More than 1,000 nominations, 311 movies, 301 awards, only one channel. It all adds up to the most award-winning month on television. 31 days of Oscar. An entire month of award-winning and nominated movies, completely commercial-free, all this month. Call your cable or satellite provider and ask for Turner Classic Movies.
I am vengeance, vengeance, vengeance. I am the night, 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 the night. Vengeance, 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 vengeance. I am Batman.
New tonight at 7.
And now, back to the show. Remember, now you can catch back-to-back episodes of Batman every weeknight at 6, right here on Cartoon Network. And before you watch, you might want to turn out the lights. He is the Dark Knight, after all.
This is where we take the time to answer letters and email from you, our beloved viewers. Welcome to Cartoon Network Responds. Here's a letter from Elena. Dear Cartoon Network, the only shows I watch on your network are Snorks and Smurfs. That's all I have to say. I'm sorry if I sound bossy, but this is the way I feel. Elena, we have a new show that's right up your alley. It's called Smurf Snorks. It's about these little blue creatures that live in an underwater forest. One of the really funny things about them is that they say Smurf Snork for just about everything. If one of them is hungry, he might say, "Boy, I'm Smurf Snork. I could really Smurf Snork some Smurf Snorkberry pie." Isn't that silly? It's really a hoot. And every episode you'll learn some sort of Smurf snorking lesson. Check it out. And Elena, sometimes sounding bossy is the only way to get things done. Don't sweat it. Stay tuned for more of your letters right here on Cartoon Network Responds. Until next time, pen pals.
Coming up next, it's SWAT Cats, followed by the Super Friends on Cartoon Network.
Yes, Cartoon Network is the home of the greatest cartoon stars, but just because they're stars doesn't mean they don't make mistakes. It's bloopers of the cartoon stars.
Take one. Got it. I'm so happy.
Cut!
What?
You're not really happy, you're sad, get it? It's funny!
If you say so.
Jensen, you're hired. If hired.
Cut. It's not funny till somebody gets hurt. Take eight.
Cut!
Oops. Yoinks. Sorry, Scoob.
Jensen, you're fired.
But Sister Maceley. Take 42.
So next time you're watching Cartoon Magic, just remember some of the hard work our dedicated professionals put in behind the scenes on the home of the greatest cartoon stars, Cartoon Network.
Fix the sign.
Gotcha! What an episode! Oh, that was a good one! Bye-bye!
What?
Oh!
Cow and Chicken, new episodes tonight at 11.
Can't wait.
Hi, I am Weasel here. My super genius colleagues and I are busy working on an important project for Cartoon Network. All cartoons will air at the same hour in the Eastern and Pacific time zones, with the Central 1 hour behind and the Mountain 1 hour ahead. For example, Cow and Chicken will air Tuesdays 8 p.m. in the Eastern and Pacific, 7 in the Central, and 9 in the Mountain. Confusing? I realize. But if we all work together, we will build a more complete cartoon world.
Dr. Quest, be careful.
Scooby-Doo, where are you? Tonight at 7:30 on Cartoon Network.
You're watching SWAT Cats right here on Cartoon Network. Yeah, you villains may knock them down once in a while, but the SWAT Cats will always land on all fours. Stay tuned. The SWAT Cats will be right back.
We won't be intimidated by criminal threats.
Every weekday at 4, Cartoon Network is building you a better cartoon show.
Let's do it!
Don't they look happy and content?
We call it Toonami.
Let the fun begin! I can feel the power surging through me.
Experiment which has a combination of 30 years of training, planning, will become real.
I could easily destroy all of you.
Take heed.
Weekdays 4 to 6.
Everyone off.
Serving all of catkind, it's the SWAT Cats on Cartoon Network.
Coming up next, it's the Super Friends, followed by Tasmania on Cartoon Network.
Batman, new tonight at 7.
The man's pointing a gun at you. No, don't hang up. No, what I want you to do is reach behind your back. No, I know you don't have anything behind your back. You're just gonna reach behind your back, and when you pull your hand out, you're gonna have a really big mallet. Did that work? Yeah.
Welcome to Cartoon Network.
Screwy, ain't it?
Hi, I am Weasel here. My super genius colleagues and I are busy working on an important project for Cartoon Network. All cartoons will air at the same hour in the Eastern and Pacific time zones, with the Central 1 hour behind and the Mountain 1 hour ahead. For example, Cow and Chicken will air Tuesdays 8 p.m. in the Eastern and Pacific, 7 in the Central, and 9 in the Mountain. Confusing? I realize. But if we all work together, we will build a more complete cartoon world.
Dr. Quest, be careful.
Thank you, young man.
Don't mention it. They don't flaunt it, but we all know they've got it. The Super Friends will return.
I am vengeance. I am the night. I am Batman.
Batman.
Tonight at 7 on Cartoon Network.
Over 5 billion citizens served. The Super Friends are back. You've got to have a pretty strong resume if you want to be a universal guardian of peace and justice. The Super Friends will return.
Ah, Bedrock. There's the Flintstone house, but we're not stopping there. Here we are, the home of telegram delivery man, Shermy Feldspar. He's not the most important fellow in Bedrock, but let's just see what the world would be like without him. If it weren't for Shermy, Mr. Slate would never get that telegram about the crane recall. And Fred, poor Fred, would never be the same. Neither would Smurf Village, and the poor Smurfs would be forced out of their homes. Then this would happen. Then this. 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 Wait a second! But Shermy did deliver that telegram, which goes to show you that even the smallest player is important on Cartoon Network.
And how about a raise?
We'll talk.
The world's best athletes on the world's biggest stage. 15 super sports. The 1998 Goodwill Games, where the world's best prove it.
Hey, little mama, how about you and I spending a little time mano a mano or stereo? Where you going? I'm a dancer, romancer. You're a Capricorn, I'm a Cancer. Wait, hey, come back.
Johnny Bravo, tonight at 10:30 on Cartoon Network.
Remember, there's no I in team. It's the code of the Super Friends.
Canada.
Oh.
Canada.
Oh.
Canada.
Oh, Canada.
Okay, greetings. I am Space Ghost. Do not watch my show. I am a lousy host. It ought to be the Zorak show. Because if anybody gave Zorak trouble, he'd just point this thing here and
Hey,
you feel lucky.
Space
you
Ghost,
feel
I
lucky,
wouldn't
punk.
push No.
Criminy. Moltar, can you give me some help here?
This is, that show you're not supposed to watch.
Oh, Canada.
Tonight at 12:30 on Space Ghost Coast to Coast, Ice-T and Ernie C. and Fred Willard. Here on Cartoon Network.
Actors
juice, cactus juice, cactus juice.
Fred, who you talking to?
Nobody, Wilma. Big caboose, big caboose, big caboose.
Chartreuse, chartreuse, chartreuse.
Blue suede shoes.
Everybody's trying to summon Cartoon Network's newest star.
Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice!
But it helps if you get his name right.
Mother Goose, Mother Goose. Oh, forget it.
On April 1st, catch a sneak peek of Beetlejuice. Coming up next, it's Late Night Black and White, followed by Pink Panther on Cartoon Network.
Late night black and white. We'll be right back. Late night black and white. We'll be right back.
Coming up next, it's Pink Panther, followed by Droopy on Cartoon Network. Catch a sneak peek of Beetlejuice. April 1st on Cartoon Network.
Look into my crystal ball to see your future. This isn't not gonna work, cow. Please, big brother, concentrate.
You're watching the Pink Panther, right here on Cartoon Network. Coming up next, it's Droopy, followed by Popeye on Cartoon Network.
Hey, little mama, how about you and I spending a little time mano a mano or stereo? Where you going? I'm a dancer, romancer. You're a Capricorn, I'm a Cancer. Wait, come back.
Johnny Bravo, Monday at 8 on Cartoon Network.
Oh, my darling, oh, my darling, oh, my darling Johnny B.
In a cartoon, you can do anything. All right, boys. A 1, a 2. Wookie dokie. Wookie dokie. Wookie dokie.